What's up, y'all? It's your girl Red. I'm back with another read. Divine Feminine's read was a bit, it wasn't a bit much, but you could tell that some shit was going on. It was good though, something different. A lot of these reads, I'm trying to get a different outlook and different way of doing and how things should be. I get tired of the karmic interferences and karmic shit just happening all the time. And yes, it comes out. And it's just like, okay, I gotta read it because it comes out. But I do get tired of it. So, my apologies ahead of the time, guys. If it's too much for you, you just click off and go find someone else. Now, this read is for the Divine Masculines. Whoop-de-fucking-do, right? Got the Divine Masculine read going on right now. Masculines, I must say, and the Full Moon read and the Divine Feminine read, I have to say you are the common denominator in those. But when aren't you, What's a Divine Feminine read without the Divine Masculine? So, let's get into this shit, shall we? Alright. Let's get a little bit of a tarot on it, shall we? Get a little bit of the tarot on it. See what we got going on to start us off. Try not to make this long. Hell, my allergies acting up, voice getting all scratchy. It's time for me to get up out of here, Jack. I've been in my tarot office for about 2 hours now, going on 3. Getting these reads out for y'all. Because we know the weekend done passed us by like a 20-minute lunch break. So, getting them out for y'all because I know this week with work and school and everything getting back, I'm not going to be able to be shooting these fucking reads out like I used to. Yeah, so let's get into it. Pull a little bit from the tarot and then we're going to move into my other decks. Hopefully they resonate for you guys. Oop, they're coming out, so we're going to see. Alright. Some of you guys could be watching football. It is football season. I'm getting that too. Alright, 5 of Pentacles, upright. 5 of Pentacles, upright. Financial, material hardship. Lack of stability, unemployment, missed opportunity, focusing too much on the material. Now, god damn it. Now, see? This is the shit I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. I was trying to give you masculines a little bit of grace, damn it, but I knew it had something to do with y'all. Now, my divine ones, I'm going to try to give you a little grace. Because y'all be fucking up, but y'all try to find the silver lining and fix the fuck up. Well, so karmic, you masculines, y'all get out here and just fuck up and just lead on a trail of fuck up fucktivity. Real shit. Y'all live a life of fuckery. So, I'm picking up a group of good divine masculines in here and fucking fucktard ass fuckery having karmic men. Yeah, that's what this is giving. Some of y'all done lost your damn job and you out here you're worried about shit. But some of you lost your job and lost all your shit because you're worried about the materialistic shit, the worldly shit. Stop worrying about that shit. You're going to lose money behind that every time. Look, Page of Pentacles, and they're upright. Good news, message about money, manifestation, studying, financial opportunity, new job, diligent and ambitious youth. So, masculines, it's given. Some of you are unemployed, like I said before, but somebody out here, they doing a damn thing and they trying to get back on the good foot. They got some good news about some money. Maybe a new job, a new opportunity. A lot of you are going back to school right now. It is back to school season for a lot of you. There's a good financial opportunity on the rise. And a lot of you could be having internships and all that stuff. And you're just diligent and ambitious about your shit. So you're working on that, which is very good. Keep up the good work. Please do. Look, King of Wands in the upright. Born leader, entrepreneur, visionary, influential, independent, creative, ambitious, wants it all, boss, mentor, advisor, partner. Boom. There you go, Divine Masculine. That's what I'm talking about. Get out the streets of fuckery and get into that bag. A lot of you are out here making it do what it do, and you're fulfilling your dreams. You're doing what you set out and said you do. All the things you studied for and went to school for. You're out here doing what you need to do. But there is some of you that could be kind of, I wouldn't say in a stuck position, but a stagnant one, I should say. But a lot of you are born leaders and entrepreneurs. You got your own businesses, you got your own firms, you got your own things happening, and you're getting it off the ground. You're very influential, especially if you're doing your shit on social media, Divine Masculine. You're doing your shit. 3 of Swords in reverse. Well, there we have it. There's the drums. Uneasy truths, arguments, and discord ahead. Dwelling on past hurts, blocked grief. Doom, doom, doom. There you have it. You got some blocked grief. You guys are probably dealing with somebody at a breakup, at a situation. Maybe it could have been with family, friends. It doesn't matter. You grieve any situation, relationship. Some of you could have just been, having an uneasy truce with this person. It's just continuing this drama and a continuance of just drama and bullshit all the time. And somebody's just dwelling on the past hurts of something and what somebody did. There's arguments. There's discord. There's not a lot of connection left in this situation. King of Swords in the upright. Professional, expert in his field, lawyer, advisor, government, authority and power, innovative, intelligent, determined, and alert man. Yeah. And I say it was a couple of y'all out here. This is a professional man. So a lawyer could be involved in this situation here. Divine Masculines. Yeah, they're expert in their field. Now, when they're vice versa, they could be a real tyrant, King of Swords. But when they're upright, they're all about business. They're what they need to be doing. They are of sound in mind to give authoritative type of advice. They're innovative. They're intelligent and they're determined. Whoever this young man is, they're about their shit. And they're not going to let nobody fuck it up. So this could be you or someone else, Divine Masculine. 2 of Wands. In the upright. Achieving first stage, progress, future planning, success through strength and vision, courage to overcome obstacles. Yeah, if you were going through something, you're overcoming that shit. Yeah, it took a minute, but you're overcoming it and you're doing it the right way. You're focusing on yourself, your business, your responsibilities. Hell, you're achieving the first stage of everything. You're making progress. Hell, you got future planning going on here, and there's success through strength and vision. So keep up the good work. You're having the courage to overcome this bullshit you were just going through. High Priestess, yeah, could have been with her. Intuition, feelings, subconscious, acceptance of life's mysteries, science, wisdom, contemplation, the future unrevealed, and what does it say? Esoteric, yes. So some of you guys could have been dealing with a High Priestess, Divine Masculine. Yeah. You sure could have been, and this woman could have turned your world upside down. Or you could be the High Priestess in this situation. Where you're trusting your intuition, your feelings, your subconscious. You're accepting, life's mysteries right now. You're not trying to have it all figured out. Or maybe you need to try to have it all figured out because you were out here just lost in the sauce, not having shit figured out, just out here winging shit, so to speak. The Tower done came down. This came out in another read. I think it was a full moon read. Y'all done brought the Tower down on somebody, or somebody brought the Tower down on you, Divine Masculine. Unexpected crisis, upheaval, ruined plans, disgrace, chaos, anger revealed. So somebody could be revealing the anger side, but it says anger release, breakdown, delusions blown away. So, excuse me guys, I'm all jumping up. So the delusions and illusions you were under while dealing with whatever or whoever, They're blown away now. You see the fucking real. You see the real. And now that you see the real, it's impossible to go back. Look, it's got to do with a relationship, though. Lovers. Could be a Gemini. You could be a Gemini, divine masculine. Take out resonates. But attraction, relationship, connection, emotional choice to be made, relationship issues, commit or not, doubt, dilemma, temptation. Yeah, it's a lot going on. Let somebody wag their tail in front of them and they done got wooed and now they're caught in a dilemma. Yeah. You're caught in a dilemma. You got to make a choice. Well, do I want to still be for the streets or do I want to commit? I like this girl, but I don't, stupid shit like that. Divine masculine. You're caught in a heavy web here, sir. And I think you need to try to figure it out. You've got an attraction to somebody. No, let me see. There's one woman here so far. You've got an attraction here, no doubt. But you're having some doubts about another attraction or connection that you do have with somebody. We'll see why in a very second. Look, 2 of Cups in reverse. Well, damn. Relationship imbalance, disharmony, a breakup, separation, abandonment, communication problems. Well, there you have it. Y'all was having some severe communication problems. There was abandonment. Maybe this person always felt like, oh, well, I'm going to leave since the shit ain't going right, and made you feel like you're abandoned or something. Or you made somebody feel like that because you kept ghosting or they kept ghosting you, divine masculine. There was a real imbalance here. It's one-sided. One person was all in and another person wasn't. And it's given here that you might have been the person that was all in and wasn't. They were all in and you weren't. Or it could have been you were all in and they weren't. Place the roles as they need to be. You know? This could be you or the cross watcher, onlooker, whoever trying to, spy on your read. Or whoever you were dealing with. But this caused a separation here. A big separation. 9 of Cups in reverse. Overindulging, being smug, complacence, greed, dissatisfied, materialism, overgenerous, poor lifestyle choice. Yeah. How somebody was out here being and portraying and doing. They fucked out here. They did. They were fucking up out here. They were indulging in too many people, too many things, too many, material things as well. Worried about the materialistic shit to where they damn near lost their job behind it. Yeah, collective. Somebody was real greedy out here. Want their cake and eat it too as well. Somebody was being smug and motherfucking just over generous with their time and money. You know what I mean? Mug up there giving, just overdoing it with a motherfucker. Or somebody was overdoing it with you. Masculine. Pick where you at. 3 of Cups in the upright. Friendship, celebration, rewards, community, group, party, victory, healing, creativity, sensitivity, and generosity. There you have it. Somebody overindulging in this 3 of Cups, this third party type of energy. Yeah. Friendships, celebrations are always trying to reap the rewards. The community. Somebody out here doing too much. Doing entirely too much. And some of it paid off with the creativity, the sensitivity, and generosity. But a lot of the shit was a bit much and over the top. And it kind of backfired on this person. Look, 10 of Cups in reverse, see? Failed relationship, broken home, misalignment of values, disharmony, hidden agenda, falsehood. Exactly. Bless me. Bless me. Ooh, allergies kicking up. They have been throughout all these reads, been kicking up. They weren't until I start doing the reads, so something's going on here. Somebody's doing something. I should say that. Or did something. Absolutely. there was a disharmony or a failed relationship. So y'all broke up with somebody, or somebody broke up with y'all, or somebody has somebody on the side. One of the two. Yeah, there's some falsehood. Somebody had a hidden agenda here. Somebody was probably after somebody for what they could get out of them. Look, Two of Pentacles in reverse. Financial disarray. Disorganized finances. Lack of priority. See? Didn't I just say somebody was out here probably trying to get somebody for what they could fucking get out of them? Yeah, Divine Masculine. Yeah, I hope this ain't you doing this shit. This could have happened to you. But also, I've also said there's a false one of you guys in here too. See, it said falsehood. Yeah. The karmic ass masculine out here wreaking havoc anywhere and everywhere. The world is upright. Completion, success, fulfillment, high attainment, rewards for efforts, inner and outer reconciliation, voyage, immigration. Divine Feminine had this too. So it's a lot of you guys out here reaping the rewards for all that you've done. Hell, all that you've went through in this situation, just in life, period. And things are in the upright. A success, a completion here. And you guys are, having a fulfillment in life. You've fixed your inner and outer, cores and reconciliation for yourself. And you're complete. Look at there. 7 of Pentacles in the upright. Consistent effort leads to success. Results from past efforts. Profit, sudden gain, investment, taking stock, a milestone. Yeah, a lot of y'all have invested yourselves in stocks and bitcoins and all that. You know what I mean? And somebody knows that. Some of you could be a little flashy on the internet and social media sometimes. Oh, I do this. No. Why don't you keep your moves quiet so you don't attract vultures to your, shit. But you guys are going to receive results from your past efforts of trying and doing. You're consistent in your effort, being consistent, it's leading to, a success. A lot of you are entrepreneurs and shit. And finally your shit's taken off and you're seeing the, reaping of your rewards. And you're turning a profit as well by making this certain investment. 3 of Pentacles in the upright. Craftsmanship, practical solutions, teamwork, cooperation, recognition, ability to deliver, train and learn, and initial fulfillment, time for expansion. Yes, y'all got the craftsmanship. You're using practical solutions to solve the problems. You've got a whole team behind you. You're using teamwork. You've got cooperation. You're getting the recognition you deserve, Divine Masculine, and the ability to deliver too. You guys are delivering all that you're trying to put out, all that you've manifested. You're training your team. You're being trained yourself. You're training, you're learning. So that way there's some initial fulfillment and there's time for expansion. You might have your business. You trained who you needed to. You're expanding. You're going to have a business open up here, a business open up there, all that stuff. You're getting ready for that. A Hierophant in the reverse. Restrictor, dogmatic, fanatic, challenging the status quo, nonconformist, alternative. Yeah. So basically, being the dogmatic, fanatic one, or, challenging the status quo, and just being very restrictive and non-conformant to anything, just always alternative. You're always just doing something different. Sometimes that can help you, but it also can hinder you, Divine Masculine. Hopefully, y'all didn't fuck up some shit. Page of Cups, upright. Romantic visitor or message, creative beginning, surprise, learning new skills, showing talent, gentle, emotional, and loving youth. So some of you guys could be trying to show up in a romantic way. Some of you guys are the romantic visitor. Or you have a romantic visitor coming in to actually visit you guys with a message. You could get a little text message or a social media message about someone or something. And it could cause a creative beginning. It's a surprise, Someone out here is learning a new skill as well, showing their talents and just a gentle, emotional, loving youth. very youthful. Somebody could be young out here. Somebody could be older than you. You older than them. Take how it resonates. Nine of Pentacles collective. Consistent effort, good income, material wealth, self-sufficient, completion of project brings reward, gratitude, luxury, security. Bam. And there you have it, Divine Masculine. You guys are doing all that you need to. So that's going on in you guys' tarot. Shit. You guys are doing way fucking better than the Divine Feminines were. They were having a little trouble there. They were having a little trouble. But just because you're doing good right now doesn't mean you'll be doing good later. They were having a little trouble in the beginning, and now they, towards the end they picked it up. Y'all can be doing good now, but towards the end that shit gonna go downhill. So we gonna see. Divine Masculine, we gonna see. Oh shit, look at this. Look. See? I knew it wasn't gonna be long. I knew it was something. Seemed like it was just too good to be true. All that shit going on and seemed like everything just working out in your favor. Yeah. Till you run into a certain vibe and they fuck your life up. Huh. Let's see. We're gonna do it. What, 21 minutes in? I'd say we make a good time with these messages. Shit. If you haven't already, shit. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Alright, masculines. Y'all exhausted as fuck. Yeah, burnout, burdened, empty. A lot of y'all feel empty, burdened. Probably by whatever the fuck y'all just went through with somebody. Yep. Let's see. Daydreaming, head in the clouds, delusion, hopes and dreams. So that's a woman on there, masculines. So this woman that y'all was dealing with, whether it be a divine feminine or a karmic one, this bitch got her head in the clouds and she delusional and got hopes and dreams when it comes to y'all. Look, but you done drew your fucking line in the sand, just like divine feminine did. Yeah, this disrespectful, enough is enough, defend yourself. And that's exactly what y'all did. Y'all said, oh no, I'm getting up out of there. I'm leaving this. And you did. You got the fuck up out of there. Look. Now y'all focused on y'all family, y'all blood ties, inner circles. Or your family could have had some involvement in a lot of this. Collective. Blood ties, inner circle. That's probably all you be around. But somebody's facing some consequences. Look at Shorty. Got that matches. Got matches, Band-Aid, up under the Band-Aids and shit. Bad choices, games, mixed signals. Yeah. Y'all was fucking with somebody. And now y'all going through the consequences of it. Yeah. The bad choices, the games, the mixed signals. Maybe this woman was doing all that to y'all. Or y'all did something to this woman and she wasn't the one to be fucked with. Look. Nurturing, mentorship, wisdom, giving back. A lot of you could be giving back. Especially in your job field. You could be working and on your business and stuff. You're doing things that'll give back to your community. That'll give back to the youth. Isolation. Yeah. Rejected, left alone, self-inflicted. So some of y'all could feel isolated as fuck. Yep. Y'all put yourselves in isolation. Y'all felt left alone. And this was self-inflicted too. You put yourselves in this isolation because you're dealing with this fucking bad news bear here. Yeah. This woman is right here. And you know deep down, masculines, that ain't no woman gonna want to fuck with you if you got somebody behind you like that. Yeah. Absolutely not. It's not gonna work out. That ex or whoever the fuck, it's not gonna work out with them. It's not gonna work out between them. That shit ain't gonna work out between them. Because you got this baggage hanging on. Yeah, look. Shattered, broken, nightmares, failures. Yeah, some of you feel like you failed a situation, especially with dealing with this person. Especially if you chose another motherfucker over someone else. That's some shit for your ass. So, a lot of you could feel shattered, goddamn it, behind that. You chose this bad news bear bitch over a divine feminine. You thought the grass was greener and it fucking wasn't. Some of you out here could be feeling hopeless, depression, suicide. Now, divine masculine, I hope you don't take it to that height. or to those links. Suicide is a much serious thing. And if anybody's contemplating that, please seek help. Reach out to anyone. Hell, if you need to talk, reach out to me. Hit that little message thing. I will speak with you all. But don't take that route. Somebody could wear Adidas a lot. I see that on that sweatshirt there. Somebody could wear hoodies. But somebody's going through a loss of something. And it's causing a depression and making them feel hopeless. So divine masculine, maybe the feeling loss of, dang, I lost out on someone. A real someone. Because I was out here playing games. You know what I mean? Or this could be a woman feeling this way about you. Me being out here on these bad choices, mind games, and mixed signals, I lost somebody now. Now I feel shattered and hopeless. So it could be a woman feeling this way, divine masculine. And you done got the hell out of Dodge already. But now this woman is having second and third and fourth, fifth thoughts. Oh, no, it's too late now. Yeah, you should have loved me when you had me, you know? Ain't it funny? Shit. Look, tension, stressed out, migraines, worry. Yeah, motherfucker going through it. It's a lot of tension going on. It's a man on these cards, so it's given to me that y'all is dealing with a woman. I mean, just because it's a man doesn't mean that a woman ain't feeling this too, but this is y'all's read, masculines. And it's given that this woman stressed you all the way the fuck out to no return. You're worried, you got migraines. Hell, and if this woman's still in the background, and he is, look at that shit. This is the next card out. Clingy as fuck. Old exes, dead relationships, old ways, right on top of here. The door is there, but is it closed for real? And that's the problem. Mugs keep on opening the door, having their foot halfway in, halfway out. No, if you're going to be done with this person, divine masculine, be done with them. Because in being halfway in and halfway out is not a good look. It's not. No. Look. Fucking psychopath. Look at his makeup. Clown shit. Abusive, conniving, unpredictable. Yeah. This ex or whatever, this woman, hopefully it's not you out here being like this, divine masculine. Being clingy, an old ex. You're the one that's the dead relationship because you can't get out your old ways. You know, abusive, conniving, unpredictable. Hopefully this ain't your behavior. You know, if it is you, you need to get it together, son. Get it the fuck together. And if it ain't you and you're just dealing with somebody with this shit going on, still, get it the fuck together and get the fuck away from them. Because you can't change a person like that. And a person can't change a person like you if this is you and this behavior. It's abusive as fuck. Yeah, no. Somebody paranoid, cautious, insecure, guarded, of course. Looks like it's a woman peeking through there. Maybe y'all made a woman feel paranoid or cautious or insecure or guarded. Or maybe a woman made you feel like that. Maybe it's you hiding behind this fucking thing here and this woman walking past and stops. You know how the scary movies they do? And they catch eye contact right there like, oh, and you hiding in the closet and you see their ass. Maybe this fucking woman caused all this shit. And you got to be cautious. Caused you to be insecure, divine masculine, and guarded with shit. But also, this was a choice you made. Yeah, look. Apology. Arrogant, rash actions, insincere. My bad, y'all. Shit. It tried to tell us we was too full. Had too much motherfucking, oh, it's full, need space. No, fuck you, because we got enough space. Anyway, back where we was. Apology. That little cat trying to come in and apologize. They arrogant, they make rash actions, and they insincere. So whoever y'all was dealing with, or you, is trying to come back with an apology here. Yep. They're trying to apologize for what they're doing. But somebody out here healing. Self-care, introspection, meditation. That could be you, masculines. Out here healing and shit from this bullshit while this person trying to come in and apologize. Y'all don't want to hear that old goofy shit. I wouldn't want to hear it either. Let me see. right. Get y'all lined back up here because this shit was moved. There we go. Oops. Oh well, you seen a piece of my wall. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, hopefully it puts the focus back in. Alright. Time. Yeah. Delay, procrastination, too busy. A lot of you masculines could wear watches, but a lot of y'all probably felt like y'all had all the time in the world to just keep on bullshitting out here, or goodness grief, keep getting cut off. So y'all definitely cut someone off because of this. You know, you could be out here, you know, felt like you wasted time with this person. You found the self-care, introspection, and you're procrastinating probably on making a choice between this person and yourself. And you need to choose yourself, Divine Masculine. And some of you did choose yourself. So much so that you left this person out in the dust. Yeah. You did. So, there's a delay going on. Procrastination, too busy. You could be pretending like you're too busy dealing with this other person because you're trying to go on different avenues and invest. We'll see. But somebody's salty, though. Yeah. Bitter, angry, petty. Could be you, masculines. Are you salty, bitter, petty because somebody thought you were a waste of time? There was too much delay. You act like you're too busy. You're too busy to try to do what you needed to do. And this person left you and now you're salty and bitter. Could be you, look. Envy. There go the bitch with the match again. Resentful, competitive, discontent. Yeah. Whoever you're dealing with or someone's dealing with. Now, this could have happening, or you need to take heed to it, Divine Masculine. But whoever you were dealing with, they're bitter, they're angry, they're petty, they're resentful, they're competitive, they're discontent right now. Whoever you let go of, which is this woman, she's coming back to disturb your shit. Yeah, antisocial. In your feelings, silent treatment, left out. Yeah, you might have felt left out. And you know, you're in your feelings, or this bitch feels left out. You're being antisocial towards her. You know what I'm saying? She's in her feelings because you're giving her the silent treatment. She's left out. Look, it's a woman right here. Bitch was in over her head, overextended, done hit rock bottom. Could be her or you, Divine Masculines, that hit rock bottom or feel like you're drowning in something. Yep. All right, we'll take these for you. And then we'll get into our deck. Yeah. Masculine energy. Ain't that y'all? That's y'all. Authority, discipline, father figure. So some of you guys could have kids. You may have had kids with this person. And you're going through it. Look, nightlife, striptease, gamble, Vegas. So some of y'all could partake in that. I mean, I know you're looking like one of them dudes from Chocolate City. Shit, to be in a nightlife, stripping and gamble in Vegas. Or some of y'all could be having a guy's trip that way. Or some of y'all are from or live in Vegas. But somebody's invested in the strippers and the gambling and just took a gamble and just be out here in the nightlife. But somebody also needs to recharge. Breathe, let go, and clear your mind. Absolutely, Divine Masculine. Clear your fucking mind. Archangel Michael out here with the protection. They preventing from harm and divine intervention. That's what came in and was like, hey, look at this shit you got going on, buddy. Realize what you have done or what you were doing. Realize what you were dealing with and why you were dealing with them. You need to figure it out and figure your life out. And that's where that divine intervention came in at. To tell y'all about who and what y'all was dealing with. For sure. Yeah. They was toxic. Toxic trauma, arguments, incompatible, yeah. What y'all was dealing with was exactly that. Let's get two more. Yep. One dropped out. Let's get one more. There we go. Ooh-wee. All right. Yeah, look. Two-faced, double life, cheater, backstabber. Somebody was out here cheating, doing the fucking most. Look, chaos, upheaval, disaster, downfall, storms. Yeah, there was a lot going on, Divine Masculine. Yeah, it turned out it was all good. You had everything going on, but somebody made a wrong choice or a wrong decision here that landed them to go through all this chaos. One more. And we're going to break out the spooky deck. But yeah, somebody was cheating out here. Whether it was you or this female. Was cheating. Look, masked, hiding, concealing, deception. Maybe this woman was cheating on you. You thought she wasn't going to be that type, and she turned out to be just that type. And it rocked your damn world. And now shit is up in chaos right now. Look, hopeful, inspired, optimistic, and success. Yeah. You could be hopeful and inspired and optimistic and hoping for success, but you gotta let that lust go, because that's what fucked you up in the first place. This, greed by any means necessary, being inconsiderate. Yeah, you ran off and met your match with this woman. Yep, ran off and met your fucking match. And now, some of you, bottom of the deck, could be blocked, or she's blocked. Remember that lady that had that little mask thing on right there? Look, moved on, nothing to say, stop calling. Yeah. That's probably how y'all feel towards her, or she feels this way towards you. Some of you guys did block that female, and that's why she's acting all crazy and trying to find ways to get in and see and do this and that. Yeah, somebody thought they were playing the game and got played out here. Got played for a fucking fool. Sure did. Let that damn lust win. You gotta use your other head. And not your other head. You feel me? Spooky deck time. Yeah, we're going to see what this brings, and we're going to let y'all go. Because it done cut off a couple times. Either somebody cut your ass off, Divine Masculine, or you cut somebody off. But in them times of cutoff, goddammit, somebody done ran out of time. And it's looking like we have. We have run out of time. Shit. Go in there and fix the videos so they can be what they need to be. But Divine Masculine, yeah, you cut somebody off or somebody cut your ass off, and it's just been what it is ever since. Where are we at? 7 minutes now? Yeah. Between all them cutoffs, I'd say, yeah, this would be it. Mummy. Full moon back there too. We just had the full moon. So somebody is seeking change. Maybe somebody was being a mummy. Kind of bundled up, wrapped up, and doing like mummy shit, you know? But motherfucker got hidden talents out here. Some of you guys could be singing a cardinal night song. Something could be going on at night. But y'all was dealing with a black widow, a spider. Community, web weaving. So the community knows about what's going on. Oh, they know. You know they know. They know about what's going on. Hell, this shit could be the talk of the town. Hell, somebody could have been just for the streets, the community. And they're setting up a lot of traps and webs that they done weaved all over. And they're getting caught up in the shit now. Sure is, look. Lamp. The lamp. Remembrance. Some of y'all could be, holding that, keeping a light or keeping a remembrance, There was some light shed on something here. This whole situation even. And you guys are just, you know what I mean? Remembrance. Also, it did say loss here too. So maybe some of you guys did lose somebody. My condolences. Next card out, graveyard, unnecessary fear. Kind of look like it's giving sunny here on this card. But that is a moon. It's not a sun. But it could, depict a sun right now. As I said, if some of you guys lost someone, my condolences to you guys. But it says unnecessary fear. Somebody could feel like somebody could be trying to do something to them. And it was coming out before in the other read about somebody doing something to someone's food. And just tampering with their life, period, in different aspects. Watch the company you keep, Divine Masculine. Yeah, look, trick or treat. So something could be happening around Halloween. Or, somebody finna get ghosted out here. Look, that little devil and that little ghost. Somebody on some devious shit. It says mischief and play. Trick or treat. So somebody could be trying to trick a motherfucker out they treat. And there's 2 mugs here. Got a remembrance, then you got the graveyard, and then you got these mischief and play motherfuckers. Masked up on bullshit. And then it already had it come out on the different cards. Masked up in deception. Watch your company you keep, Divine Masculine. Look. See that little devil thing right there? Look. Little fire still. Hearth. Happiness in our hearts and in our homes. Yeah. That sounds like something that they say at the end of the funeral services. Happiness in our hearts and in our homes. And this and that. So something could be going down. And a lot of you could just want happiness in your hearts and in your homes. You don't want to deal with the stress and all this bullshit. But your ancestors, you already had Archangel Michael out here watching you. Look at the DNA thing in there. The ancestors. The love and legacy of your DNA is what's showing you what the fuck you need to be doing. And where you need to be. They be looking out. Yep, look. Skull of light. Illumination, yeah. They illuminate all this backdoor, backstabbing ass behavior to you. And hopefully you got the fuck out of there before dawn. Yeah. The light after the darkness. Yep. The light after the fucking darkness. Motherfuckers out here doing some shit under the full moon here. And you're trusting your intuition here. Scrying, yeah. Somebody else could be scrying out here. Sure it could be. Out here trying to do some witchy shit under this full moon. Something to keep you stuck. But your invisibility, your authenticity is what separates you from most, Divine Masculine. So some of y'all could have gone ghost on a mug. You sure could have. Yep. Your authenticity is what makes you different. And this is probably why this person, or these demons, so to speak, because look at that Reaper right there. That look just like a Reaper. Even though it's, they travel. So you got to be careful. Like I said, stay out the way. All that being around and shit. Yeah, no. Stay out the way. There's too much going on out here for you to be all up in some shit. Look. Yep. Vampire. Emotional intelligence. Yeah, motherfucker could be up all night on this full moon. Or something could have been done over the full moon. Look how this person dressed and looking. Somebody need to use their emotional intelligence out here. And if you haven't, you need to start. Because some shit is going down. Look, Skull of Stars, infinite possibilities. Yeah, there's so many infinite possibilities when you get away from these wrong people. Yep, look, death. The eternal cycle begins here. Yeah, watch yourselves, Divine Masculine. Watch your fucking selves. Because somebody's doing something. Now this could be a literal death. On top of this Reaper card, looking card, invisibility. The eternal cycle begins here, yeah. Start focusing on, the infinite possibilities of clearing out these bad energies, these bad people, these people that don't serve you no more, Divine Masculine, the people that don't mean you no good. It's time to get away from all that. And a lot of you are having a reset and a renew to that. And making an end, a death to everything. The tower came down. You know what I'm saying? Because all this had to fall so you could build anew. Some of you guys could be seeing butterflies, bees, or moths at this time. But your soul clock is ticking right now. You ain't got time to be bullshitting with people. Look. Zombie. Control. Look. Another headstone. Look at that arm. Look. Above the moon. Somebody got to be in control of some shit all the time. So maybe that's you, Divine Masculine, that always feel like you got to control the situation. Or somebody feels like they got control or got a hold on you. Whichever the scenario is, it's time to get away from it and get a handle on yourself. Yeah, so you got his joy right here. Look at the fall leaves. So something's happening right now. You're rejoicing in the present. Yeah. After dealing with all this shit. Look, fall time. I was trying to see if there was like a moth thing on that belt buckle, or it looks like that. Yeah, y'all enjoying yourselves. Cauldron, synergy, healing. Yeah. But watch out. Because look at that. That cauldron and that smoke and that dark magic sometimes can be behind there. You see that star back there? Yeah. Watch yourselves, collective. Alright, Divine Masculine, let's get 3 more and we're going to let y'all go. Alright. We got it. Skull of Darkness, blind spots. Watch your fucking blind spots. Divine Feminine got that too. Watch your blind spots, whether you're driving or just in life, period. Watch out for people. Because it's some shit going on, man. Somebody is out here trying to do something. Get back or do they get back or whatever. Well, it's a man or a woman and you need to pay the fuck attention. Pay attention. Eternal love. Love is love. And it transcends physical death. Yeah, death already came out. Don't get too involved with a motherfucker masculine. And this done came out in my last 2 reads I've just done. Don't get too involved with a motherfucker where you loving somebody to death. You know what I'm saying? Over obsessive. And getting caught up in that abusive nature. It already had psychopath and all this stuff come out. Domestic violence and all that. Don't get caught up in that. Don't get caught up in that. Do not get caught up in that. The owl. Wise seeing, wise action. Yeah. Y'all seen what it was. And y'all getting the fuck on. Or you should be. If you haven't already. Yep. Bottom of the deck. The veil. The future. Yeah. The veil is lifted on all this shit. You know the truth, Divine Masculine. Now you need to get out here and do what it do so you don't get caught up in no shit. And if you're caught up in some shit, you need to do what the fuck you need to do to get out of it. Because only you put yourself there. You feel me? Only you can get you out of whatever you got yourself in. So, Divine Masculine, that has been your read. Hopefully it resonated. I mean, shit. If it didn't, then it didn't. Come back next week. But yes, that has been your fucking collective read, Divine Masculine. Woohoo, shit. It's been a lot going on. And the fall season has just now begun. You know, it's so much going on with everybody and everything. When this motherfucking retrograde hit, it exposed a lot of shit. And put a lot of people's shit on blast, collectives. It did. It exposed a lot of people for who they truly are. Like it said, the veil's lifted. Yeah. Motherfuckers can't hide that shit if they wanted to no more. It's impossible for them. So, collective, that being said, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Shit. Stay out the way. Pay attention to shit. Don't be involved in shit they ain't got no business. You know, they ain't got shit to do with you. Got it? Got it. Alright, collective. Shit. That has been the read. Quite informative. Got a lot of shit going on in it. So, Divine Masculine, you need to make sure you keeping your head on a swivel, my man. Hopefully you're not the one causing all this fucking ruckus. And pay attention. Until next time, y'all. Bye.